The haunebu. This might be a shorter video. I didn't do a whole lot today. I was helping out with the hobby store move, so I kind of did that. But I did get a little bit done. I did get the masking tape removed, and if you can see the pattern of the splinter, which I like it, very subtle, the way the light hits and everything. I think it looks more realistic than having the patchwork there. To me, it just looks, I know it sounds crazy, but looks fake on the picture, but when I do the very muted color ones, I think it looks just more realistic. But I did get that done, and it should line up somewhere like that. I'm trying not to have all my lights on so it like fades it out. But anyway, that's one thing I've done on that. I took the base color, went back over, toned down a few things, and even a little bit of overspray that I had, and I went in with the base coat of the haunebu and did the interior. So up next is what I'm going to do later today is I'm going to take a just a simple acrylic wash, and I'm just going to wash the interior, and that's just for the floorboard and everything. Then I'll go in with a brush and paint the seats, the control panels, and all that. But I want to get a wash in there, and that'll bring out the a lot of the detail, and I can go from there, and then we can start sealing it. I'll probably do decals when I start doing decals on the 190s, just do them all in one whack. Pulled the mask off that 190. You can see the splinter pattern. I did a little more camo on there just to break up the monotony, but that's the way I like to do splinter. I like it. Mine's just you know that I did it when I do a German splinter. I try to keep it somewhat different than it is what was actually used on a plane. Here's the other 190, the A. I did same thing, removed the mask. You can see the splinter on that. I think the A should have a little more curved camo, but we're gonna pretend that that's the this version of it. So next up, I taped everything off and did the yellow. That's just Tamiya's yellow. I like really what I should do, and I'm not going to because I don't like to do it. And that's when you do yellow, first what you do is you mask it off, shoot everything with white, and then put the yellow on. That makes it more richer, more vibrant yellow. I don't like to do that. I like the muted, almost like it. Yellow is basically almost transparent, but it looks more to me it looks more field applicated. That's on the plane that was in the field, and I think it just makes it look better, especially when you get the decals on. It'll really make it pop, and doing it my way on the yellow here just gives it you can see more of the shading of the plane, and it just blends in, I think, a little more better. Plus, when you see it, you know that I've done it this way, and mine's different from other planes when you see on a table. But anyway, that is that. So the yellow's done. I just got to pull the tape off that, and then what I'm going to do is I'll go in and paint the tires, the landing gear struts, paint the props, and I'll probably shoot everything with a future on there just to get where the decals go, and then we'll start doing some decaling and fine-tune work on the haunebu and the 190s. The cuda, I didn't really get much done. I kind of had the back plate here, which goes on the back. It should have the picture that I have. It has like vents that go down the side here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this out like I did here. And I'm just freehanding it, so I'm just going to take a straight edge, cut it out like I did there. You notice this one's smaller, this one's bigger, which is cool in its own right, but it shouldn't. It'll blend in once you get it painted. But for the slits back here, I'm actually going to cut these out. Now I'm just going to take some styrene strip somewhere up here. And I'm just going to put about 4 or 5 strips of styrene, just glue it on like planks, and that way you'll be able to see the mesh that I cut out for the back, wherever I did with it, somewhere. That's the sides. Well, fit somewhere. What I'll do is you'll be able to see the mesh back there, so I'll be able to glue that on like so, or rivet it on, and then I'll work on the sides either tomorrow or in a couple days, and then all I gotta do is basically drill holes and put some rivets in, and we will be good to go. I do got to cut off the little ammo belt, and I can apply the gun. I got to get some small screws, basically self-tapping screws, and I'll just tap it from the inside here and get it on there, and we'll have a nice little machine gun on the side. So there's that. So and then we're gonna put some lights on here, which I don't have to wire up nothing. I just got to get them bolted on, and there's a mesh that goes on, and I'm probably going to use medical gauze, and I'll show everyone once we get there. But anyway, that's the basic plan of the cuda. The kettenkrad, and I've basically just been going around and activating with water and the paintbrush, and just doing a little bit more chipping, just here and there. Basically just blending on, trying not to go overboard. You know, don't want to completely rust it out, you know, snowed out kettenkrad. And once I get the way I like it, and I'll go back in with the with a little more white, and just basically highlight the tops and just blend everything in, and I think it'll look a-okay. And then we'll start weathering the track and the wheels, and I gotta paint the rubber around the wheels, and I still gotta put a wash on the inside, which just ain't done. Just haven't had too much time, and time's just been flying here lately, but trying to do models and everything else, just the way it is. Anyway, still gotta do a little more chip marks on the wheel here, and we will be rocking and rolling on that. So hopefully I'll get some more on that. And I went ahead and finished off the Viper. I cut off an aluminum pole, took the mask off the canopy there, and if I can do it with one hand, I did get the 9-volt hooked up, and there's the targeting computer and the engines. And that's just about as simple as I can get. That's the way I like it. I don't like to do too much LEDs in the cockpit. I mean, it's cool and all, but that's pretty much all you need. And the shadow of the targeting computer, you know, shadows with the figure, you know, it blends in with the washes, and you'll be able to, you know, it just blends in perfectly, and I think it makes it look like a great model. So this will be, I'm going to do some pretty pictures of this, and then y'all won't probably see this for a long time till the article comes out in the Fine Scale How to Build Better Science Fiction Models. That's where it's going to be. So I'm going to finish that up, do some pretty pictures on the black screen, and then we will I'll put that in a non-dust place, so if I have to go back to it and take pictures, I can. Don't have to clean it off with dust. But anyway, there you have it. A very fun build, a very long build, but it's not really that long, as I basically spent, you know, 5 or 10 minutes every day. So, you know, you basically got about 12 hours in it maybe. But it just seems like it's forever, because that you gotta build a part, take a picture, and that's about the only slow part of it. But anyway, very fun build. That's the second one I've done so far, and this one will be immortalized in print. But anyway, that's what I have got going on today. Finished up the Scarlet Viper. We are continuing painting and weathering the kettenkrad, getting some armor for the cuda, and we are painting the 190s and the haunebu. So that's what I got going on today, so stay tuned for the next exciting episode.